Hi guys, Kay here with In and Out of the Garden, and I go garden in Northwest Oklahoma, Zone 7A. We used to be 6B, but now we're 7A, I guess. Today, I'm going to be putting together these raised beds. There's one here, and I have three more. I bought a total of four, and I think they were like $56, $57 from Gardener's Supply. I got them because I want to put them out in the front of the house where I took out all the pots, but since I bought them, I've changed my mind. I'm actually going to use them in the backyard to grow vegetables. Now, these are 2 foot by 4 foot by either 10.5 or 11.5. It's been a while since I bought them, a couple months ago, so I can't remember for sure, but we'll see. And they're white pine. It's supposed to be pretty easy to put together, um, and I think I'll probably just put one of them together on camera, but you're supposed to not need any tools. Everything's just supposed to slot into place. So I don't think it'll take very long either. And then I'll show you where I want to put them. Okay? All right, had to go get my box cutter. See if we can't get this opened up here. I'm going to go ahead and apologize in advance for any dog barking, any trains going by. Sorry, that's just the neighborhood that I live in. I thought I might save this cardboard to put underneath these. I'll show you after we get this put together where I want to set these up at. Could have swore it said no tools needed other than maybe a hammer. Original pine original pine raised garden bed from Green's Fence Company. Okay. We gotta put this where I can see that. Oh, I do need my box cutter after all. Pretty sure those are the caps. I'll set those aside for right now. It says to hold a 4-foot piece. Those look like the 2-foot pieces. So hold a 4-foot board on the ground so it's standing on edge with the notched ends to the left and right. Slide a tall post. This says it's a tall post down over one notched end of the board. Next, slide another tall post over the other notched end. I kind of wanted to build this up here, so I think for the moment I'll move these parts off to the side. Luckily, I have lots of junk in here where I can do that. Okay, so we have those up there. Let's see. Build a frame. Place the walls parallel to each other and connect them into a rectangle with 2-foot boards. Let's see. I want to make sure that I'm getting the rough cut cedar on the inside rather than the outside. I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to paint these or seal these or what. Because they're pine and not cedar, I think I may go ahead and paint them just so that they'll last longer. And then I also thought I might put some landscaping fabric on the inside, which I know they're going to be wet on the inside, so I don't know if that's going to help any at all, but to also kind of protect the wood. Well, obviously, I'm going to have to probably definitely move this off here. I like how those just slide into place, though. I wish my work surface was a little bit higher or a little bit wider. See if we can't improvise a little bit here. Some scrap pieces of wood. We might be able to build that up a little. Oh, that's going to be perfect. I need one more over there. Okay. I suppose I should look at the directions. It kind of seems self-explanatory from here, but let me take a peek at them. Okay, get my rectangle built and then start stacking the walls. Once again, I want to try to remember to get the rough cut. There is a rough cut side here and a softer, smoother side here, so I want to try to get that rough side on the inside. I'll probably end up painting them. As you can see, it's stamped with something on there, probably from the maker. I'm not going to enjoy seeing that very much, so. I think I paid just under $60 a piece for these. And while I took out all the flower pots from the front of the house, which is what I bought these to go in their place, I wasn't going to put anything back out there, but I sat there and thought about it over the fall and the winter. and decided I'm not going to be able to live with that. I need something out there. So, but like I said, I think I've changed my mind about putting these out there. I think I'm just going to put some edging stones out there and go ahead and put some flower beds in. But before I can do that, I need to get my window trim up, which is back here. My shutters painted, which are over here. And the skirting on the bottom of the house painted. So I've got a lot of work come spring. I think spring may be here early. I've been seeing flocks of big birds, and every time I see them I think geese, but that may not be what they are. But I've seen like 6 or 7 flocks of big birds heading north. And when I was a kid, I can remember the adults always saying that when the big birds or geese, when the geese fly north, you know winter's not far away. And when they fly south, or when they fly north, spring's on its way. And when they fly south, winter's on its way. So I'm hoping spring will be early. Anyways, we've had some really nice temperatures. I'm sure we're not out of the woods for the cold weather just yet, but I'm hoping there'll be, some nice days, because I don't like being out in the cold. Some nice days that I can get out in the garden, get it cleaned up, get all my beds ready, get these set where I want them, and get those garden beds put in front of the house. We're setting a little, okay, I see a board that's not quite down. There we go. Anyways, lots of weather, nice weather to get things done. Corner posts are designed to be taller than the boards so beds can be stacked, which I haven't decided whether I'm going to stack them or not. That board's still up a little bit. There we go. But you can see that only took a few minutes. And then I'm not going to put the caps on just yet because I'm not sure if I am going to stack them. I don't think I am, but it could happen. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to stack them. So let's go ahead and put these caps on there. Looks like we have 2, 4, 6, 8 screws. Let's see if I've got a bit to fit that. Impact driver. Takes the work out of screwing screws in, that's for sure. My tools are a mess. I need to do some cleanup. Always an always job. There we go. There's one that will fit. Trying to make sure I get it centered on there because I get tired of things that I do never being straight, never being quite right. If I'd pre-drill the holes, that would probably be easier to do. Maybe we'll pre-drill in here a little bit. That's better. It was trying to go in crooked. Still trying to go in crooked. There we go. Didn't do too badly with that, I think. Sorry for the noise. Must be very annoying. I'm just trying to get my screws started on this wood, so it's a little tough. I don't like these screws very much. Okay. 2 to go. Then we'll take it out to where I'm going to put these, I think. I don't have very much room over here, which makes it a little bit harder. got some more seeds started yesterday. So now I have somewhere close to 1,500 seeds going. So I'm going to need lots of room. And I did go ahead and start my vegetables yesterday. It just doesn't feel very tight there. Okay. So actually I have everything started, but just I ordered 3 or 4 more seed packets from Johnny's Seed Company, things that I thought I had and I didn't. Well, there was one thing on there. Well, I can't remember what it was. Something that I was wanting to get. Well, something I thought I had and I just didn't. And of course, while I was looking on there, I found a few other things. But once I get them planted, my shelves will be totally maxed out unless I want to use the top shelves, which I don't. Man, these screws are just not getting along. My impact driver here is a little bit too powerful for them, so I'm trying not to go full max power on them until they take hold. There we go. I should have clamped these down to something. All right, people. I think we're about done. I think we about got it. Sorry, my nose is wanting to run a little bit. Okay, so other than me putting the caps on, which took a lot longer than it needed to, I didn't look at the clock. I don't know if that clock's right or not. I don't think it's right. Second hand's not moving. It's just jumping around. So it is together. Well, I can't carry the camera and the raised bed out there at the same time. So I've taken the raised bed out there. That's my chair I was sitting in this morning, letting the sun shine. So out here, that cat house is going to go. Sonny's never used it anyways, but back up here. Along this fence, and that's actually the north side of the fence, but this area gets a lot of sunshine, and so I'm going to put 2 of them the way you see them here, and then 2 flat up against the fence. So it'll kind of make a U shape. Oh, that's better as far as seeing. And you can't really tell it from here, but that ground is really uneven. Let me go back over here where you can see. Sunshine's eating. She's been in a fight. Well, I'm sorry, I figured out a couple months ago that it's actually a he. But I forget after calling him a she for almost 3 years. I don't know if from here you can see how uneven that ground is, so I'm going to have to build that up a little bit. But I think it'll make a nice place for veggies. They're going to get lots of sun, and that's what they like. The only thing I'll be growing as far as vegetables are tomatoes and peppers, cayennes and jalapenos. I think I've started one or two of the tiny tomatoes. I'm trying to think of what you call them. Anyways, little snacky grape-sized tomatoes, and then several of the larger ones. But I'm trying not to get too carried away with the tomatoes this year because the cherry tomatoes, yeah, they just took over the garden last year. So I think since I'm going to have this, what I had been using for my vegetable garden, this space available, I think I'll put flowers in it, which I'd kind of been thinking about anyways. But I think I'm not going to stack them. They're actually higher than I thought they'd be. When I was thinking 10.5 inches, boy, that's not very high. They're actually pretty decent. So I think that'll work great. Anyhow, y'all can let me know what you think in the comment section. For today, February 5th, that's all I got, people. We'll see you next time. Bye.